Okay, it is showing that I'm live. Just a second, let me check if I'm live or not. Uh, okay, yeah, it is showing that I'm live right now. Let me share my screen with you all. I think my screen is visible to you all, right? Okay. Let me read the problem statement. You are given two integer arrays A and B of equal size. A sum of combination is found by adding one element of A and one element of B using each index pair ij at most once. Okay, return the top k maximum sum combinations sorted in non-increasing order. Okay, so first brute force approach is just sort these two arrays. Okay, and sort b dot begin comma b dot end. Great. Now, uh, okay. Now in x is equal to a dot size, comma y is equal to b dot size. Great. Now, while k minus minus, okay, what I have to do? First of all, I have to just uh, this minus 1 and this minus 1. Great. Okay. What I have to do? Answer dot push answer dot pushback uh, answer dot pushback a of x plus b of y. Great. Or you can just write, because both of them are of equal sizes, right? So you can just write a of x and b of x, and then x minus minus. That's it. Return the value of answer. Okay, let me just run this code and see if this code is working or not. Okay, not x minus minus, a of x. Okay, first of all, what I did, x is equal to a dot size minus 1, so it is going to be 2, and 2 minus 1 1. Okay, 7 and 6, 7 and 6. uh, okay, 7 and 6. 4 plus 2 is equal to 6. 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. Okay, I have to add this to. Okay, okay, great, great, great. I understood now. So, what can I do now? One second. What can I do now? Now, this question is more than simple, I think. Just write 6 plus 4 10, 5 plus 4 9, and 5 plus 4 9, 10. 3 plus 6 is equal to 9. 6 plus 4 is equal to 10. Acha, 6 plus 4 is equal to 10. 6 plus 3 is equal to 9. Okay. And 5 plus 4 is equal to. Okay. Okay. So it is not that simple that I was thinking. It is. Okay. Let me read the problem statement once again. What I have to do? You are given two integer arrays A and B of equal size. A sum combination is formed by adding one element of A and one element of B using index pair I comma j at most once. Return the k maximum sum combinations sorted in non-increasing order. So in this, the first one is 4. With this, the maximum is 4, and this, the maximum is 6. Okay. When I iterated again, the maximum from this is 3. Second maximum is 3 because 4 is already used, and from this is 6. For the third one, this is 4 and this is 5. Okay, 1 second. Okay, uh, let me read the problem statement again. So, mm, what I can do is here also 3 plus 4 7, 2 plus 4. Suppose there was 6 or 1. So 1 plus 4 is 5. Possible sums. Okay, this thing we can do. Till here it was right. Now, what I can do, end x is equal to a dot size, comma y is equal to b dot size. Okay. Now, b dot size minus 1, x dot a dot size minus 1. Okay. Now what? I will check that the element of, I'll check the sum of 3 comma the last element of this array, uh, 3 comma 4, or 3 comma the second last. Which one is greater? Let's take this example. a is equal to a is equal to 1, or let's sort this array, 1 2 3 4, and b is equal to 1 2 5 6. Okay, so adding the first two elements, so 6 plus 4 is 10, completely fine. 10 is completely fine. Now check for -1 elements. We have to check three things. Is 5 plus 3, 5 comma 3 is greater, 5 comma 4 is greater, or 6 comma 3 is greater, right? Which one is greater? Okay. After this, I have to take the maximum one of them. Mm, Acha, we can do one thing. Uh, if I'll take a map, then suppose if you get the same answer, it will not rewrite in it, right? Hmm. So if that index has already been used once, okay, then we have two options. Either just move both the index, or you will get three possible answers from that index. What I'm trying to tell is this is not going to work. So which is going to work? Which idea is going to work? Okay, no issues. uh, 5 comma 3, for every single index I will have three possible combinations. Okay, great. Let me just dry run this. If I'm starting from the very last index, 6 plus 4 is 10, I'll add, take the bool function, then use 6 3 5 4 and 5 3. Okay, Which one is greater? So this one is greater, right? Okay. Or mm, we want to get the maximum one. Okay, maximum element at the very top. So can we use priority queue to keep track of all the elements? Can we use that? Uh, okay, great. Let's try the priority queue one rather than doing this. Let's try doing priority queue ones. Okay. Uh, let me just priority queue int comma vector of int, because I'm going to keep the pair of all the elements greater of int. Okay, and let's name it as pq. Okay, now what? Mm, for int I is equal to 0, I is smaller than n, I plus plus. For int j is equal to 0, j is smaller than n, j plus plus. Now, but it will exceed the time complexity because I am checking all the pairs at least once. Let me check what is the expected time complexity. It is n log n. Uh, okay, no issues. Let me try this. After that, I'll think of any other approach if there is. Mm, Now, brute force approach says just generate all the possible sums. Okay. End sum is equal to a of I, a of I plus b of j. Okay. Now, mm, if pq dot size is smaller than k, if this is the case, just push this pq dot push sum. Great. Else, check if the value of this sum is greater than the smallest value of the heap, then just remove it and push this element. One thing. It is not going to be else. It is going to be else if uh, just check the top element of priority queue. Sum is greater than the top element of priority queue. It is going to be pq dot top, right? Great. Yeah. Okay. Now what? Pq dot pop and pq dot push sum. In place of that, just push the value of sum. Great. Now I have to just take the top k elements. So I have only k elements in the priority queue. So it is going to be answer while pq is not empty. Okay, if this is the case, answer dot push pq dot top. Okay, and pq dot pop. Great. Return answer. Great. Acha, I haven't initialized n. N is equal to a dot size. So because size of both the arrays is same. Okay, I don't think all the test cases is going to pass because so that push back, bro. Okay. 7 and 6. Okay, Before that, I'll just have to reverse this answer array, okay? Because uh, I'm taking the like minimum element, okay? And they want, here it is written in the question, that non-increasing order, okay? Just reverse answer dot begin comma answer dot end, okay? Let's see if this idea will work or not. Okay, yeah, it worked. If I'll submit the code, all the test cases is not going to pass. Yeah, as I told you, all the test cases is not going to pass. Let's think of a better approach than this, okay? uh, I'm using minimum heap, okay? What if I'll use a maximum heap? In the last approach, what I did, I was sorting both the arrays, okay? I'll sort both the arrays this time also, keep a maximum heap, but I'll sort this time in decreasing order, okay? And uh, keep a minimum heap, sorry, maximum heap. I'll just take the first and the second element and keep track of the visited indexes to just, for that I'll, it is not going to exceed the time of space complexity. No, the space complexity is O of n. So yeah, I think that should work. Let me think. Let me just write that code. The expected time complexity is O of n. Great. Okay. What I have to do? Sort a dot begin, comma a dot end. Okay. Sort b dot begin, comma. Acha. I have to sort this array in decreasing order, right? So it is going to be b dot end. So it is going to be a dot r end, a dot r begin, because reverse begin, reverse end. Great. Now what? Uh, I'll make a like priority queue or the maximum heap. Okay. PRIO priority queue of the pair of elements, pair of int comma int PQ. Great. Pair of pair of okay, sorry, pair of int comma pair of int comma int, because I also have to mark that it is going to be visited or not, right? So okay, mm, set pair of int comma int. Okay, now what I'll do now, I have to get the keep track of the very first elements, okay? So it is going to be there, always there. But after that, okay, it is going to be always there. The first, let me see, the minimum size is going to be 1, right? So if I'll just push the first element, pq dot push, I have to push the value of a of 0, a of 0 plus b of 0. I have to push this value, comma, the index 0 comma 0. Great. Also, I have to create a visited array and push 0 comma 0 here. So yeah, now uh, while k minus minus, or int int steps is equal, or just add the answer now. Int vector int answer, while answer dot size is smaller than k. Just write auto x is equal to pq dot top and pq dot pop. Now the main thing is we want the sum, we want the index at which both are present, right? So int uh, sum is equal to x dot first comma I is equal to x dot first of first, x dot second of first, comma j is equal to x dot second of second. This will give us the value of the indexes, add it to our answer push sum. Okay, now it's time to just find the next elements, right? So what I will do is the next element is visited or not. I will check that. So if I plus 1 is not visited, is smaller than n, and visited of visited dot find I plus 1 comma j is not equal to end. Visited dot find, okay, visited dot find is which, this one or this one? Yeah, this one is equal to visited dot end. If this is the case, that means I don't have this element, right? So I'll just push that in this element. PQ dot push. I want the sum. I want the index. Okay. So I'll add a of I plus 1 plus b of j, comma a pair of I plus 1 comma j. Right now visitor dot insert visitor dot insert the value of I plus 1 comma j, right? Do the same thing here also. No, slight modifications. If j plus 1 is more than n, and then visitor dot find I comma j plus 1 is equal to visitor dot end. Okay, pq dot push a of I plus b of j plus 1 p of j plus 1 comma I comma j plus 1. Okay, now visitor dot insert I comma j plus 1. Great. Now return the value of answer. Also, I think I haven't initialized this n part, right? So int n is equal to a dot size. Let me initialize it at the very beginning. It'll be easy. Okay, let me dry run this code. I have made a pair of int comma int. Okay, pair of int comma pair of int comma int to keep track of the sum and their indices. Pair set of pair int comma int pq dot push the first element let size smaller than 0 vector answer. First of all push the first element. अच्छा ठीक है. I haven't pushed this sum because what if the value of k is 0? I've like here it is written that k is at least 1, but I have just for clarity I just did this. I is equal to this, j is equal to this. So I push sum. Let's see if there is some compilation error or not. Okay. Mm, pair of int comma pair of int comma int pq. uh, Pair of int comma int this and this. My template is wrong. um, Pair of priority queue pair of int comma pr यहाँ ठीक है. Pair of int comma pair of int comma int this one, then this one, then this one. Okay. Again, first. Okay, 1 second. Let me write it again. Okay. Priority queue of int comma pair of int comma int. I want the sum and I want both of the indices, right? So I'll keep it under the pair of uh, pair of int comma pair of int comma int 1, 2 and 3 pq. I cannot do this or what in C++. Acha, I can do this, right? Okay. Now visited dot push back dot push or dot insert small errors. Compilation error. Answer dot push back यार. Ah, somewhere I'm writing answer dot push. Somewhere I'm writing answer dot push back. Yeah, I knew it. Uh, which line? Visited dot find. Uh, Starting from this ending here. If I plus 1, same for this. Okay, 1 is going to be here and answer dot find this one is equal to vs dot end. 1 second, it is going to start from here and end it here. Okay, it has nothing to do with it. Yeah, there was small compilation errors. I just left some brackets and all because this code is looking so much like dirty, I will just explain it in a bit. Let me see if all the cases are passing or not. Yeah. So the problem was pretty simple. It was not so hard. what I had to do is I had to just keep track of in place of this I can use map or anything. I just use set. You can use map and keep track of all the like indices. It's your choice. It's not hard. It was pretty easy. You just need to use this one and keep track of. If you don't want to keep track of in like priority queue of pairs of this, you can use another data structure apart from this. It's going to work like same. Okay, so thank you so much. Yeah, oh, code with Rohan. I would love to be that do that. Let's connect also. Okay, are you there, Rohan? If you are here, let me just write my LinkedIn page here. Okay, you can connect on me there, and let's decide a time. Okay, when we are free, we'll do lead code together. Okay, it would be great. Okay, is it visible? My LinkedIn profile, Raghuvansh. Okay, nice to meet you. Just send me a connection there. Okay, so let's talk about today's lead code problem. Let me just end this streaming.